Hey, welcome to my journey into another menu plan and grocery haul. Got new recipes this week. Actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of them are new to you, but old to me. And they're the old ways that I made them. I have all 3 of these recipes on my website, but they are either Weight Watcherified or low carbified or some kind of healthyified recipe. The ones I'm making are going to be the old school, the old way. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. So yeah, there's a lot of new recipes on here, but it's for the freezer. So that's why there's so many. We will just jump on into today. I still have bacon and cheddar quiche left for 16 grams of protein. And listen, I'm not going to give you any carbs because I feel comfortable. I don't want to say comfortable. I'm going to say comfortable, not as in, oh, I'm going to sit back and relax and not worry about my carbs. I feel comfortable in the fact that I have not been overeating my carbs by default. So I'm not going to worry with them because I keep figuring them in and I keep coming under where I'm supposed to be. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm good on carbs. Protein is where I struggle. Just getting in enough protein. Well, that's what I'm going to figure in. Just the protein part of the meal. So for the bacon cheddar quiche, there's 16 grams of protein. And then for lunch is what I prepped. And I think I've called it ranch bacon chicken, bacon ranch chicken, chicken bacon ranch. I don't know how many different variations I have called it. Either way, it's delicious. I have been thoroughly enjoying it. When that cream cheese sauce on there gets warm and then the cheese melts on top and then that bacon and green onions, oh, it's delicious. Anyway, there's 42 grams of protein, which it seems to me like they told us your body can only like handle or process, was it 30 grams? Don't quote me. So that's probably a little bit more protein than I need, but that's what I got. And then for supper, now I'll tell you what I'm having. If you're new here, I had gastric bypass. That's why the protein. Protein is very important, and they really push that for us. And then I'll tell you what I've added to it for David. So I'm going to make chicken tetrazzini, which I have a chicken spaghetti on my website, but I make my tetrazzini with noodles, which is not typical tetrazzini, but way back in the day when the kids were little and I made tetrazzini, that's how I made it. So I'm going to make it like that way again. And then I'm going to make some beans. David will definitely eat beans. I may or may not. But if I eat, I probably won't even get 26 grams of protein. That's if I eat a full portion, which I won't because I can't eat, especially like these dishes like this, I can't eat a full size portion because I don't have enough stomach room. So that's probably not going to be as much as I'll get. But if I do, there's 84 grams of protein for the day. Then Thursday, the quiche for 16, the chicken for 42, and then supper, I'm going to make chicken, and y'all know when I say chicken, it's going to be however I feel like. And the new recipe, like I said, is going to be my old way, hash brown casserole, and I will have some of that, but I did not figure out the protein because it's more carbs than anything. And the protein would just come, I don't know, there's probably some, small amount of protein in potatoes. I'm not really sure right off the bat. But there won't be enough protein in that cheese to like make a big difference during the day. So it's no more than I can eat, especially if I eat my chicken first, because that's my rule to myself. You have to eat your protein first. And then that would give me 84, which I'm sure that's not going to be it, but I've got room to work. And then Friday, I will still have some quiche because one day I didn't eat it for some reason. And David's not eating his because he's been eating his stuff. So, yeah. And then I did not eat my beef Merlot dinner, the Atkins dinner, last Friday because time got away from me for some reason. And I cannot remember why for live. And I didn't get my lunch. And so I didn't eat it, but I'm going to try my best to get lunch in this week before we have live because I get hungry and then I get tired. And then for supper, this is an old recipe. Gosh, back in the 90s when the kids were home, Mexican lasagna. I have, like I said, I have these on my website, but these are going to be the real thing. The real thing as in back in the day thing. So that would give me 62 for the day. So I need to work on that. Now Saturday's just going to be just kind of a wash in one way or another. I figured on Bojangles for breakfast because we hadn't had it in a long time. And we really do like to get Bojangles. And you still have to live your life when you're in the middle of a weight loss journey. I've said that no matter what plan I've been on, even if I've had gastric bypass, you still have to live your life. You just do. So I can pick my sausage and egg off because that's usually what I get, sausage and egg, biscuit. And if I want to eat my biscuit, then I can count that my splurge. Whatever I feel like doing Saturday morning. And then on the fly for lunch because I don't know what David's doing. And then we got these little cheddar sausages, and I can't remember the brand. I didn't even bother looking because with the way the day's going, that, 7, 8, 9 grams of protein one sausage is going to have is not going to make a dent. And then, because we went to the grocery store yesterday, you won't see, I didn't do a haul on that. We went to get some meat and just picked up a few other things. And then some crock pot green beans and potatoes. That is just some fresh green beans and potatoes. So it's a little different than what I've made before. And then Sunday will be prepped for breakfast and on the fly. Because like I say, I don't know what Dave was doing. And then supper. Now, I didn't tell you that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are all freezer meals. One for that night and one for the freezer. So there's 3 days of freezer meals. And then I'm going to do a crock pot beef stew. I'm going to do one for the crock pot, not beef stew, stew beef. There's a difference. Beef stew to me has taters and carrots and stuff in it. And stew beef is just your stew beef. And I'm going to put one in the freezer. And then Monday, prep. Well, that would give me 52 proteins on Sunday, so I need to work on that. Supper, after all that cooking and filming, I decided, you know what? I can't think anymore. I was just tired of thinking up stuff, and so I just threw down sketty. I'm like, we got the hamburger. We bought it yesterday. We're having sketty. So that'll give me 70. I figured 21 grams of protein. Just depends. That'll give me 70 for the day, so I need to work on that. And then Tuesday, prep. And then I just threw this one down too because I tell you, my brain was fried of thinking of stuff to cook. When we took Sebastian Sunday, I was gone all day, and I was exhausted when I got home. Monday, I was exhausted all day long, making up for driving for 10 hours Sunday. So Monday is my meal planning day. That's when I started. And so then yesterday, I was still just pulling teeth. I was just struggling. So when it come to Monday and Tuesday, I'm like, forget about it. So we're having chicken. And y'all know chicken means however I feel like fixing it. So there's 26 grams of protein and 3 ounces of chicken. And then squash. Obviously, I can have that. Well, I can have anything I want. And beans. So pretty much everything this week is a me and a him recipe. The Yeah, it's all going to be the same for both of us. Let's see, that is that. Okay, for prep, I'm going to do some overnight protein oatmeal because I'm tired of eggs and sausage and bacon. Now, yes, Bojangles. Okay, well, that was abrupt, but my phone just quit recording. Apparently, I need to do some housekeeping and do some deleting because that was all it let me have. So, I think I left off on Bojangles. I'm tired of breakfast foods, sausage and eggs and bacon and all this and that. But Bojangles is different. That's different than a meal prep. So that's why I'm doing some oatmeal because I really do like oatmeal. And I'm going to add some protein powder to it to up the protein part of it. So I don't have to worry about just having carbs and them not sticking to me too well. I'm figuring 25 grams of protein. I'm going to add my protein powder to it. And I'm just going to make that up. Saturday morning, that's when I will know what flavors I'm going to do because by the time I did Monday and Tuesday, I told you I just threw those down there. I threw breakfast and lunch prep down there too, as far as not pinning down a 100% recipe. I know the base of it, but I don't know the flavors. And then for lunch, no thought, beef nachos. I knew I wanted to use hamburger because I bought hamburger and I wanted to use it. What's some way to make hamburger? Tacos. Well, I don't want to make tacos, but I do want to make nachos. So I know we're having Mexican lasagna Friday, yeah, but no rule says you can't have Mexican food 2 times in one day, right? So that I'm calculating about 24 grams of protein, and I'm having it with chips because I want to. And I'm not going to put it on there to prep. I'm just going to prep the nacho part and then scoop it. So that's what I'll do. So that is it. The groceries, like I said, we went to Food Line yesterday. We didn't get in on any markdown meats. Did I already say that? I can't remember. And then everything else I got today is coming from Walmart delivery. And I'm here to tell you, what I'm getting delivered today, just a hair more than what we spent for that meat at Food Line yesterday. And when I tell you we didn't get anything more than meat except for a cantaloupe, David got some sausage. Well, that's meat. Yeah, that's meat. That counts. We got 2 packs of chicken, some hamburger, some cheddar sausages. He got some breakfast sausage and some stewed beef. And he got a cantaloupe and a pack of gravy. And he got some frozen dinners because they were on sale. Those dinners he likes to have on hand. That was it. And it's almost as much as what we spent at Walmart's today. Listen, y'all, I don't know what we're going to do. But I tell you what, we like to eat meat. So I don't see us giving it up anytime soon. I can see us going meatless because we've done that plenty over the years. Meatless Monday, meatless any other day. A lot of days, beans and taters, our meat might have been a fried weenie. So, it's not something we're not used to, but we don't get our main sustenance from carbs these days. Back in the day, we were very carb heavy. I mean, very carb heavy. We ate taters. Y'all think we eat taters now? Oh my gosh. Y'all can't believe how many taters we used to eat. Anyway, we could talk about that, but we're not going to. We'll just zip it up and jump on over to the groceries. So here we go. Here are our groceries for the week. Our usual almond milk. And I ordered a fat-free half and half and a regular, and they were out of fat-free, so I just had them substitute the regular. And then sour cream. Oh, did I mean to order an extra sour cream? Well, we'll see come the end of the week how that runs out, because I use a lot of sour cream in my casseroles. And then I just got the fully cooked bacon for my green beans in the crock pot. I figured that was good enough. And then we need lots of cheese. We've been doing lots of cheese because of the casseroles too. So the Monterey Jack, that is for the Mexican lasagna. And then 2 of the sharp cheddars, because we do use a lot of cheese. And then, let's see, what else we got here? Of course, we got some eggs. And then I needed a couple more pouches of potatoes, because I do like having these on hand, and we really like the way they taste. I've never had Great Values before, though, so I'm going to give them a try. And we do like the sour cream. And then David wanted grape juice. I think, is it 50 calories? 10 calories. Oh my goodness. Oh, the orange juice I think is 50. This is 10 calories. 10 calories for 8 ounces. And then we need some Pam. I got a few non-foods back there. I need some more ketchup. And then canned foods I needed. Some corn and diced tomatoes. And I do like the petite. And then I need some cream soup. Some chicken and celery and mushroom. And then some French onion soup. And a can of chili beans. That is for my lasagna. And I'm going to try this. I like the mild seasoning because the regular seasoning sometimes just gets too hot. And I've never tried Great Value before. So I thought, well, I'll give them a try. I'm going to get around to making a batch of mine, but I just hadn't done it yet. And then I wanted some sweet potatoes for the freezer just for a last minute side dish if I need it. And then David wanted some of these just to have when he feels like having them. And then milk, and then the Southern style hash browns, which are the cubed kind. That's for my hash brown casserole. And the tortillas, those are for my nachos. And the mushrooms, that is for, I think that's for chicken tetrazzini. And squash is just for squash. And green beans. Yeah, that's like 1.5 pounds, I think, maybe, something like that. And then a big box of coffee, and this we have. So that is it for groceries this week. I hope you're having a good hump day, and I will see you tomorrow for my weigh-in.